But you know, there's one company I've always admired for sticking to its philosophy. That company is Subaru. From day one, it's been all-wheel drive, and they've refused to build an SUV. Until now. Well, that was almost 14 years ago, with me lamenting the fact that Subaru had thrown in the towel and was joining the rest of the industry in a rush to build a larger SUV. It was called the Tribeca. It wasn't very successful, and it was discontinued around 2014. Well, this week we are in beautiful Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and we're here to discover that Subaru has not given up in its quest to build a larger alternative to its already winning lineup. And once again, like the Tribeca, it's the largest vehicle it's ever built. But this time they're calling it the Ascent.
This isn't really the second generation Tribeca. This is an all-new vehicle. And again, it's specifically designed for the needs of today's market. The Ascent is it's quite large. We've maximized the packaging of the vehicle, so we've maximized the interior space and functionality of the vehicle, but we've minimized the footprint. But we've also kept all the Subaru DNA, so it's got class-leading levels of safety, standard eyesight, standard all-wheel drive.
The Ascent comes with a brand new fuel-injected 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer engine. You notice it sits lower in the engine bay, and that gives it a lower center of gravity. A good plus is it is turbocharged, but it runs on regular fuel. 260 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque, which really gives it a peppy feel when you're driving.
As you saw yesterday in the towing demonstration, you know, it can tow 5,000 pounds. Worst case scenario, towing a boat out of a sandy beach, it did it without any issues. So again, it's got all the power and the performance that you need in a vehicle, but it's got exceptional fuel efficiency and economy as well.
Now here's why I'm a little confused about Subaru's decision to go big. Last year in Canada, over 54,000 vehicles sold, the best year ever. Lots of awards and obviously lots of new customers. Yes, the rest of the industry's gone crazy over CU and SUVs, but you know, Graham had a good point on a recent test drive of the Outback.
This Subaru Outback has got all the utility and functionality of a crossover, and yet when it comes to handling, it's so much better than just about all of them.
So as Graham says, their current lineup already satisfies all the needs of the hot CUV market. So why go big?
It fills a gap in our lineup. Before, we'd have customers that would kind of leave when they had larger families because we didn't have the 3-row capability. Now we have a vehicle that can keep customers in the Subaru family all the way through their various life stages.
I think the big difference is the amount of research we did into what people are really looking for in a larger SUV. We talked to current Subaru owners who are looking for a larger vehicle. We also talked to consumers who are outside our brand and what they're looking for vehicles. And I think that'll be the key difference.
I like Subaru. My son-in-law's had a Subaru. I've had lots of friends with Subarus. They're not big enough. I'm driving a Toyota Sienna because it's big.
So who's going to argue with the customer? And maybe Subaru knows what it's doing.
I remember back in the early 90s, we were selling about 4,000 vehicles a year and just dreaming that we would someday be able to get to about 1% market share or 10,000 units. It seemed like a distant dream. Last year we sold over 54,000 vehicles, over 2.5% market share, and this year the sales are even stronger. More and more people are discovering Subaru. In fact, last year, 70% of the vehicles that we've sold were to people who are new to the brand. And I think the Ascent is going to draw a whole new group of people to the brand and discover Subaru for the first time.
Okay, so has Subaru made the right decision to go big again and achieve what the Tribeca failed to do? Beats me, but I will say this. One Subaru executive remembers the day that they hoped to sell 10,000 vehicles in Canada, and now, in the future, they may hit 60,000. The reason for this success? Subaru, as you know, has always built good, solid, safe vehicles with maybe the best all-wheel drive system in the business. And also, the image of a Subaru owner having to wear a Tilly hat and sandals and socks is gone. Well, almost. Yes, it's a big Subaru, but I think it drives like a smaller vehicle and you can live with that CVT transmission. The bottom line, this Ascent has everything its siblings has and maybe more. But the question is, do current owners and potential Subaru owners, is this what they're looking for? Well, time will tell.